Welcome back.
It's been a minute.
It's been, man.
Yeah.
I could look it up, but I want to say a month and a
Probably
half. Probably a month and a half.
the flu plagued our house. Okay.
Yeah, the flu. And I think the last time we recorded, we mentioned we've been dealing with something since September. Then after that, it just kind of got a little worse. I was knocked out for a little bit. You were.
Yeah.
You're still dealing with a cough.
Yes.
Mabel was the latest.
Yep. Kids got sick.
Yeah. So hopefully we can get back onto a somewhat regular recording schedule, which is supposed to be every week. But we're recording this now pre-Christmas, and the plan is to go ahead and do one the Tuesday after Christmas. So we're going to jumpstart back into it, dive back into it.
That's right.
And speaking of Christmas, see, there we go.
Yeah. Sorry. It's still lingering. Sorry.
We are, we'll get to a Christmas movie, a new one here in just a minute. But first we start with the season finale and season as a whole, season 2 of White Lotus, which is from Mike White, director, writer. You can IMDb him. He's got some bona fides. Yeah,
you've probably seen him before.
Yeah, and this season did not under-deliver.
Yeah.
I think White Lotus is one of the best shows out there. Is it very, like, action-packed or, insidious or whatever? No. But it really gets you sucked into some good narratives, some good characters. The first season dealt with, like, the classes, the haves and have-nots.
Sure.
This one was mostly about sex and the politics and the power of sex, I guess.
Sure.
As we are to recap, White Lotus is this resort corporation.
This time set in Sicily, Italy.
Yeah, I'm getting there. It's
okay.
Last season was in Hawaii. They have resorts. They're like a higher-end resort system around the world, theoretically. Hawaii the first season. This season in Italy. I want to say Sicily.
Yes.
And we encounter a group of individuals, married couples, and just kind of go along their travel log, shall we say, their interactions and dealings with each other. And it's an interesting journey.
Yeah.
You got these two couples, both men are like rich, and there's dynamics there. They knew each other in college, and one used sex to kind of hold a hand over his buddy in a way,
Mm-hmm.
But White Lotus season 2, very well executed as always, and an interesting end.
Yeah, I love this cast too. I mean, there were so many good actors in this.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right, it's a great character study and just kind of those relationships and those dynamics of those relationships. And but yeah, there's some really, really great cast, really, really good talent there.
There is, and it seems like they're good about casting people who you've never heard of, who are really good.
Yeah.
And this might be the launching pad for them to other things. Last season comes to mind, and I can't think of his name, but he was the manager of the hotel, Australian actor.
Armand, was that his name? The character?
Yeah.
Murray Bartlett is his name.
Like, he's a great actor. He's in The Physical season 2. He's great in that.
Yeah.
And, so they're really good about casting. The writing's really good. It's interesting. There's some moments where you're like, I find myself like all season kind of like, what are they up to?
Yeah, what's going to happen here? What's going to unfold?
And even now, after the season's concluded, and spoiler alert, Jennifer Coolidge's character, Tanya.
Mm-hmm.
She's married to the guy from the first season.
Greg Hunt is the character, John Grease.
Yeah, so even after watching this season, I still don't know if her husband is shady. Like, was this all just a long scam?
I think so.
And it kind of seems that way, but I even have some doubts, though.
No, I don't. I think he was in on that whole plot. There is kind of a plot hole there for me.
How so?
In this season, I thought he said, I have to go on business. Yeah. It's only 3 days and I'll be back. I thought he was returning.
That's what he said.
Yeah. But
he's going to be back, like, I want to say the day before they were to leave.
Yeah, but he never came back.
No, but maybe it was not quite time. I think that the next day was the day to check out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, maybe there's a line that we missed where she was like, "Oh, he's got another date at work, and I don't know. Meet him at home."
I meant to kind of go back and kind of make sure I heard that correctly.
And here's the ending of Tanya after she just, she's on this yacht after being essentially bamboozled. She felt like she was bamboozled a little bit, and she just comes out. She finds the bag in the one room, takes the bag to the room. It has a gun, it has duct tape, it has rope.
Yeah.
It's not looking good. They're effectively going to kill her so that the scam could come to fruition. But here she is. She just pop caps everybody, trying to find her way off the boat. She's looking over the yacht at the little dinghy. And you and I were thinking, like, why doesn't she crawl down the back of the boat?
I think she can't swim. Isn't that like a thing of her character?
That sounds right. I can't get off. She's struggling to find a way down to that, what is the boat called? It's not a dinghy.
A tender.
Tender, thank you. So she's going to step over the edge of the yacht, hop down to the tender.
You got this.
Kind of pep talk for herself.
I know.
Yeah.
And right here, I'm like, oh.
Eesh. That was
I thought maybe.
fatal.
It wasn't
blow.
clear as to whether or not she, and I'll stop it there.
Yeah.
It wasn't clear as to whether or not she, like, hit her head.
Yeah.
Or she just bonked her leg or shoulder on the boat into the water.
No, I think that visual, she kind of went over head first, and it looked like she had that fatal blow to the head. Yeah.
Okay, I just
It at least knocked her out enough for her to drown, know. So
I just didn't want Tanya to die, I guess.
I didn't either.
I thought she was going to be, as annoying as her character kind of is.
Yeah.
I wanted her to be the thread that goes through each season of White Lotus.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the case.
No.
They had other plans for poor Tanya.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, and I think you and I talked about this, the blowback of her death and the husband.
Yeah.
Will we see that the next season? Will Greg be there, wearing the lavish clothes he won't have his boyfriend from back in the day.
No, he's dead now.
Yeah. Quentin?
Yeah, Quentin. Yeah.
So will they go down this road in season 3, like the repercussions of Tanya's death?
Yeah, probably. I think, if the Italian police investigate it enough, it'll come back to maybe Portia, maybe Jack, maybe those characters that are left standing after the fact.
Yeah, but they didn't really do that for season 1, though. The murder or death of Armand.
Yeah.
That wasn't addressed at all. That was just, they started at a clean slate. Aside from Tanya,
Yeah.
it was a whole new beginning.
Sure.
Knew everything.
Yep.
But I gotta imagine, since she was the thread from season 1 to season 2, that we'll see something in season 3 with her character and the repercussions.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe it'll just be a whole new set of characters.
Regardless, I'll be there for it.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be interested to see what they do with season 3 and where they go, what resort. I think I read somewhere like an Indian resort in India. So
I thought I read maybe it's an internet rumor, but Maldives? Maybe?
Is that a tropical type location?
I don't know. I'm not a worldly traveler. Sorry.
Sounds like a Mediterranean thing.
Maybe.
I know. I feel so uneducated.
Geography.
What's a Maldives? Is that a duck recipe?
We need geography.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
So White Lotus season 2, definitely good.
Yeah.
Should definitely check it out.
Yes. Well written. Well done.
Highly recommended. Moving on to the more Christmas fare. We watched we're trying to watch some movies as a family, some Christmas movies. We've gone through the Christmas Vacation.
Yep.
Done some Christmas Carol.
Elf, you guys watched?
Elf, yeah.
We watched the Santa Claus from the 90s.
Which doesn't hold up very well.
Nah.
Elf does, though.
Sure. Love that one.
Yeah. And so we tried a new one, this one also starring Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds, called Spirited.
I love Ryan Reynolds. Can I just say that out loud?
Who doesn't love Ryan goddamn Reynolds?
Oh.
Beautiful man, and he's got some great comedic timing. He's a quintessential every woman wants him and every man wants to be him.
Right.
Love Deadpool. But
Got
this
his own
one,
gin company.
this is, yeah. Well, he just sold that.
Oh, sweet.
Made a couple $100 million, I think.
Awesome.
But Spirited, Apple TV Plus, I think it had some theatrical release, but mostly on Apple TV Plus. It's kind of a twist on A Christmas Carol, and I thought it was a clever twist.
Yeah.
It was like a new take on it. There's like this, company, organization that operates we need to redeem a horrible person every year.
Yeah.
A la Ebenezer Scrooge.
It's a company of spirits.
Spirits, yeah.
You know?
And it's headed up by Ebenezer's old business partner.
Marley.
Yeah. Jacob Marley.
Yeah.
And it turns out, I don't know, this is probably somewhat spoilery, that Will Ferrell's character was Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yes.
And now he's like the main Christmas present ghost, and Ryan Reynolds is the one trying to get redeemed. And it has this, it follows kind of the tropes of A Christmas Carol, ghosts of past, present, future, the Reaper character for future. But it takes some liberties with it. There's a lot of singing.
Yes, I will. I want to mention to people,
Yeah.
This is a heavily clad musical. A lot of musical numbers.
there is, and I'm not a musical fan by
Yeah.
any means, but it was tolerable. And I think part of it was because they kind of made fun of the fact that, oh, here comes another song. You're gonna sing now, that sort of thing.
Also, the choreography and the production value of it was beautifully executed. I thought that was really, really good.
Yeah.
For a musical. Sometimes that can be a little cheesy and just kind of
Yeah.
quirky, but it was very, very good. There's one scene with the flashlights or lights that was really cool and really awesome choreography. It's such
Yeah.
a simple idea, but it had a very good visual effect. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So,
And it had some heart. You can't have
Yeah.
a Christmas movie without some heart to it.
yeah.
Let me play a clip from Spirited. This is towards the end. Ryan Reynolds is about to get hit by a bus, but it's been paused. And let me just play a little bit here.
Besides, I thought that we were really becoming.
Becoming what?
I thought we were becoming,
Bros?
yeah. I was gonna say friends, but bros. Yeah. I just, look, if you're not feeling that.
No,
and then-
no, I am. I mean, I didn't want to assume or make it weird.
It's not weird.
Yeah, I feel it a lot. Never had a bro.
Well, you got one now.
So
Ah, warm and fuzzies.
warm and fuzzies. And then they have, some singing, of course, at the end. Yeah, I know. Anytime, even Evie, our 11-year-old, was like,
More singing.
more singing. She's not a fan either.
Yeah.
But I did like I said, I like how they kind of broke the fourth wall with the singing, and nothing went on too long where you're like, okay, is this over yet?
Yeah.
Spirited is it in my top 5 Christmas movies? No, but I think it's a good, fresh, new thing, way to have a Christmas movie.
I agree. I think I like the twist on A Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
It's just something different, We watch the same holiday movies year after year
I know.
after year, and it's just kind of nice to have something new and fresh with
Yeah,
that concept.
This movie to me is kind of like this generation's version of Scrooged with Bill Murray, because that was very good about doing the Christmas Carol template,
Yeah,
but with a modern twist.
sure.
Yep.
Yep.
And this one kind of does the same, even kind of takes it a step further. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
I think it's good. I mean, think about how many different versions of A Christmas Carol are out there.
Oh, I know. We just watched the Mickey version of it, Mickey Mouse, and yeah, everybody's kind of done that,
Yeah. So a fresh take on it.
Yeah.
And, I think it's a good way to spend. It's probably family friendly, right? I don't recall anything really.
Well, I think there's some cuss words in there.
There's a couple of shits in
Yeah.
there. I don't think there's any F-bombs though, but
I'd have to check the parents' guide, but
yeah. There's no sex. I think it's probably safe for the kids. There is a couple curse words, but yeah, there's no boobs flying around and there's no sex and
No.
not even implications of sex. So.
Well, yeah, the first spirit.
Oh, yeah. Has like a one-night stand with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's implied,
Yeah.
but no graphic stuff.
Excuse me.
So Spirited, Apple TV Plus. Yeah. Let's go down and watch
Yeah.
that with the kids.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Jody?
Just everyone have a very Merry Christmas if you celebrate that or any other holiday this month that you participate in. And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Enjoy your time off. The Married with Channels podcast is back. And like I said at the top, we'll hopefully get back into a more regular rhythm here. Hopefully everybody can stay non-sick and healthy. And, we'll have something before the new year.
All right.
All right. Until then, I'm Moose.
And I'm Jody.
Thank you for listening. I love you.
Bye.